Hey everyone, so today on Nostalgic Rewind, I'll be talking about Gears of War 2. Now, Gears of War 2 was released in 2008 exclusively for the Xbox 360. When Gears of War 2 released, it sold very, very well and also was universally loved by both critics and fans, which can be a little difficult to find that balance nowadays. I've been a fan of Gears of War since Gears of War 1 back in 2006. And when Gears of War 2 came out, it also blew me away. It did what a sequel should do, improve on everything that the original did. From adding more to the lore, more emotion, more set pieces, the list goes on. And in my personal opinion, the Gears of War 2 campaign is the best out of the entire franchise. The pacing is perfect, the action is heavy, you feel the weight of their last-ditch effort to beat the Locust. And I don't want to spoil too much, but there are two very intense scenes in the game, both equally shocking, which I think a lot of people were not expecting from Gears of War. What many people thought had been just a generic shooter with, comically jacked guys, is actually a well put together story about the survival of the human race. The characters have more depth, and even as you play, you wonder how the game will end, as it could honestly end good or bad. And let's not forget how Gears of War truly defined cover-based shooting in video games. It's thanks to Gears of War, in my opinion, that cover-based shooters had received more attention and had been used as a mechanic in games a lot more often. One I can think of is Army of Two: The 40th Day, which feels like it takes many inspirations from Gears of War. Now, I am biased since I have such nostalgia for these games, but you truly are missing a great story by not playing the original trilogy. Even now, the graphics hold up very, very well, and the game has this dreary filter over it that keeps the bleak aesthetic. Although you will notice that as the games go on, they don't seem as just gray and bleak. And new to Gears of War, introduced in 2, is the chainsaw dueling, which became a lovely interaction in PvP. You'll have a great time with that. Speaking of PvP, the multiplayer had gotten an upgrade with game modes such as Guardian and Submission. The game also introduced my favorite game mode, which is Horde. Horde mode truly opened my eyes to how much I love a wave-based survival game mode, or really just survival modes in general. You have to survive the ways to the end using your weapons and skill to stay alive. This was changed in future installments where you can build defenses. What I found shocking is that I can turn on my Xbox 360 right now in 2024 and still play Gears of War Online with people. All you have to do is get Games Pass Core for your Xbox account, and it gives you Xbox Gold for your 360. Which is nice because they are shutting down the Xbox 360 marketplace in June or July, but not the ability to play with other people. Again, in my personal opinion, Gears of War did what so many games currently fail to do, giving you a phenomenal story but also an enjoyable multiplayer aspect. And the wonderful part about the campaign is that it can be played with friends as well. Sadly, even the new Gears fails to live up to the quality of the original trilogy, and in my personal opinion, this is a solid entry to a once phenomenal franchise, and it's highly recommend that you either get it on Games Pass, or if you have, I think, an Xbox One, you can put the disc in, or if you have a 360 like myself, buy the disc, or if you can't find the disc, buy it digitally from the marketplace before it closes down. I truly tell people that you have to experience it at least once. It was such a great game playing as a kid growing up and as a teenager, and even now as an adult. You can still find active lobbies playing online. I've had no issues finding players, and the community that I've made, in a sense, on TikTok at least, are great people. You will meet some of the nicest people in this community, and it just is a little sad that so many people didn't get to experience that growing up like I did. I'm sure there was the Halo community or WoW, but I've met nothing but nice people in Gears of War. And apparently we have a Gears of War 6 announcement next month. We will see potentially a Marcus Phoenix trilogy remaster. I hope that's true. Hopefully they'll release it on PlayStation so that everybody can witness and experience how fun it is. But that's going to be it for me for this video. Thank you for watching as always. I'm out.